This is from a Power Clear 721E. So that's a 21-inch electric start snowblower, single stage, 38742, 2015. This engine is no good, completely locked up. I don't know why. I think it ran out of oil, but I'm going to take it apart and find out. So let's go. Okay, let's get this muffler out of the way here. $13mm on the muffler bolts, 10mm on the support back here. Nothing fancy there. This heat shield, 10mm. These all look the same. Yep, same bolts. Got heat shield out of the way. That's really out of the way, isn't it? $10mm on the air filter cover here. That's our primer hose. And it's in bad shape. Got our little spring for our governor. And we've got our governor. Comes out of there. Okay. Carburetor off. It's recoil, so along with 8mm bolts. On the bottom. Two on the top. Recoils off. Brian here with Bill's Place Outdoor Power Equipment. Today I'm going to finish taking apart this snowblower engine, Toro 721E. All right, let's get the starter off. Okay, one starter. And let's take all this linkage out of the way. I have it. I should probably put this off to the side. All right, so cylinder head first, or just crack it open? What do you think?
Well, since it seized a motor.
Crack it open?
Yep. Yeah, the piston's gonna be fun to get out of there.
Yeah. What do we got? 3, 6, 10 millimeters, huh?
You tap on.
There it is. It looks really good in there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Other than just a very little bit of sludge in the bottom here, but it's not bad.
Looks really good. Oh, look, it's got
States how to go to
helical cut. That's what I just noticed it too. Helical cut gears on the cam and crank. That's really.
Makes them quieter. That's why.
It's a snow blower. Like it
I know.
needs to be quieter.
All that, and they even got ball bearing.
Roller bearings on the, yeah.
Pretty fancy little engine there.
This is strange. So it must have seized.
Yeah, it's gonna be problems gonna be right in here.
The problem with this is, oh, it came out pretty easy. Well, that's a nice looking cam though.
And it's metal.
It is, well, except for the gear. Interesting compression release technique.
All kind of new technology in this engine.
Very strange. Okay. Maybe we should have taken the head off first, because I'm not going to be able to move that.
I can probably go and pop the lifters out. At least we know what the state of the rest of the engine is anyway. We know everything else is in good shape. So.
Look at that. Zoom back out just to here. Paper towels? No, I got some. There's a little bit of oil down there. No,
12.
12.
Yeah, 12.
12 millimeter.
There you go.
That heat shield attached to where?
Here.
Maybe not.
The elements are inside the head.
There's a heat shield here. Oh, we lost a push rod. I'm not sure how that came. Oh, they're both coming out. Right there.
They both came out.
There's the other push rod. A little bit of oil there. I'm trying to. All right. I think this shield is going to hold me up here.
Yeah, probably.
Get it off.
It's about an 8 maybe, or...
Yeah, it's a bunch of 8s. Everything's either an 8, 10, or 12. There's really nothing else.
Consistency.
Yeah. Oop, holy moly. Holy moly. That's
What is?
whoa.
How
Let's
is
zoom
that?
in on that. Hold on.
Ooh, that's got to be one of the worst I've seen sometime.
It chewed that cylinder up. I mean, chewed
It
it.
filed it down. You know.
Yeah, like someone had a rasp pile in there.
Wow,
I don't know if I can.
That is bad.
That is chewed up.
That's got to be one of the worst I think I've ever seen.
I don't know that I've ever seen an inside look so good here
It looks so bad there.
and look so bad. Man, it is.
I think it's
You're right. It ain't gonna come out easy, is it?
No, it's-
Oh, it's just metal filings.
yeah, it's filings is what it is.
Tons of little metal filings in there. Don't know if it'll show up. I don't think it's gonna
Kind of like a
zoom.
zoom. Yeah. That thing had to make a lot of noise before it stopped.
It
I'm
was
really
probably
curious.
squeaking and.
I can't imagine what that cylinder must look like behind that piston, or what's left
Oh,
of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
better.
don't think it's gonna go
Well,
down.
the only thing we probably do is disconnect the rod, probably. See if maybe get the crank out of the way. That's probably welded in by now.
It might be moving. Man, look at all that.
That's good.
I mean, wow. That is a ton
Is
of.
this where we say we think we found the problem?
I don't know if I can get that out of there.
You don't think by taking the caps and all that up,
I
that
don't know if I can get to the other side. I can get to
I figure
one.
if we can turn the crank, at least we can get the crank out of the way, and then that won't hold us up.
I
Then we
can
can
get-
just beat it out of there.
It's pretty loose. I can get to one.
I don't know if we're gonna get that with an open end.
Well, if it's as loose as, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, maybe so.
Well, if it got hot, it loosened up. So that's usually what happens. They get hot. And,
Yeah, considering that the crank journal's blue, yeah, I'd say it got pretty hot.
a little bit. Does that come off? Nope. That's part of the
Yeah, looks like part of the
crankshaft.
crank. Well, for all we know, the crank might be seasoned there too.
You would think it'd be blacker though, or it would have broke a rod.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, isn't it? That the rod survived, but the pistons got destroyed.
It is, but
I would have thought
that means these lack for lubrication in the cylinder before they ever lack down here, which
Does it have an oil slinger in it, or what? I didn't see any kind of an oil pump or slinger. What?
there's a tiny governor down there that's going to sling oil, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, but that's on the top side.
Oh yeah, you're. Oh, wait a minute.
To pump it, has to be down here in the oil sump.
How are they? Are
That's
they
what I'm
just dipping with the connecting rod?
Maybe the crank. Oh no, the crank's too high too.
Yeah, they're just dipping. I guess when the connecting rod comes around, they're just using it as a dipper.
Yeah.
Fling it. Boy, that would explain why this gets. Because there's really nothing good to sling oil
I remember
around.
the earlier side shafts like this, they had a little finger that actually bolted it into the rod that actually dipped in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I say once you disconnect it, it probably.
Oh, there's a dipper. Okay.
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't see
yeah.
it.
I would
There's a
say
dipper.
usually there's a dipper on the end of it.
That's old school. It's going down. Wait a minute now.
I don't see anything.
There's barely any.
Okay, this don't.
All right. Barely any scoring. All right, let's get this thing down and see what's going on here. Get this turned.
It's like an enigma here.
Definitely strange. Yeah, that makes sense now. I didn't see it. It was hidden. I don't think that's going to
Well,
survive.
that's done.
That is toast. And will it zoom on that or not? I don't know.
There it goes.
Right. Yeah, that
How did all those metal shavings get up in there?
we're gonna find out here in a minute. Looks like, get this.
Well, there's the scoring, but no more than usual.
Yeah, there is. It doesn't feel that bad with this.
It smells burnt as hell, but
Let's take a look.
that looks rebuildable. Looks like you'd almost throw a rod, maybe springs in it, and hone it. And
If you honed it, you might
that's what
clean
I'm
that.
saying. It looks like this thing would run again. Well, the piston will probably replaced too. But
Yeah, the piston's
it's
toast.
pretty scored. But
Let's see if
how
we
did
can-
all those metal shavings get up there though? That
I don't
doesn't
know.
make any sense.
I don't know, because it's not.
Because there ain't none in the pan. There's none in the.
It's not that deep.
Not enough to have that many metal shavings.
I don't know if I can get any. Wait a minute, brighter. There we go.
And the strange thing is, it didn't seem like the piston was even seized in there.
See, can that camera see it very well?
I can hold this up if you want to try to zoom in on
I
that.
want to zoom all the way and see what we got.
What happened?
Where's that? There you go. That way?
It's way out of.
Right there. My dipper. Here, this is annoying. Now. Tilt it down a little bit there. Just let it. My problem is my. Let's see if I can't see 'cause all that crap is in the way. All right.
Yeah, the rod journal's a little bit burnt, but it could probably be polished out.
Maybe. It's not really scored, you're right. Didn't really score it, it just,
Yeah, makes it look like a little emery cloth or something, or a crocus cloth, probably polish it up.
but that's the gear that runs the governor right here. Okay. And that governor sits inside here, right there. Okay. Very interesting. Very easy to take apart, isn't it?
And it's a full rollarized engine too. Oh, here's
Yeah, top and bottom, isn't it?
yeah. Part of your governor, I think, here.
Was it? Oh, it probably does. Yeah,
Yeah,
popped off.
fell out there.
Put that back on there. See if you can get it on there.
The washer, I just didn't get the. There we go. Here.
Easy to take apart.
Very simple.
Very easy to take apart. Took a beating with no oil, but really, the piece that got hurt the most was the connecting rod.
But that still doesn't answer what all that metal shavings, what was all that in
I mean, it
there?
had to be from here, but it's
How
not.
did it get past the piston?
It looked a lot worse than it was.
Yeah,
I mean, it just, you can barely even feel it.
yeah, like I said, it could probably be honed to where you run.
These little Chinese engines are tough, I'll tell you what. Even the rings are still movable. Look at that.
Yeah, didn't seize nothing up.
I can still move the rings. I mean, definitely scored it, but
Just looks like a high mileage motor, basically. But yeah, it's
even the rings don't look.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't feel it though.
It's the coloration of what's got me worried.
Oh, I'm sure they're scratched for sure, but you don't feel this. You know.
Well, it looks like more like overheating is my concern. They get brittle.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously they're not reusable, but
But it is not what I thought we were going to find.
no.
At
There's
all.
hardly even any carbon on it. Well, it was a snowblower used in Missouri, which doesn't get used a lot.
Right.
But yeah, the piston still looks like almost new on top. But yeah, how's the head? That look good? A lot of carbon up there.
A lot of carbon, but
Yeah, even that scoring there is not that. It's not deep. Not like a Briggs engine would do, or
oh no, not even close.
somebody better call the Chinese and let them know that they're making stuff too good.
Don't tell them that.
Yeah, this failed. This is what I would expect to fail first.
But I still don't see anything metal shaving wise that would.
I mean, there's metal in there. There's a lot of metal.
Yeah, but to have that much up on the top of the
There's a
cylinder,
lot. Yeah.
that was a lot of metal shavings.
Unless it just. Yeah, I don't know.
How could they have even got in there?
And it's not from the head. No, the head looks.
No. You can see where
Fabulous.
it bounced the stuff into the head a little bit, but I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't know how they could have got
Everything
past.
looks really, really good. Other than the crank. Well, not in the crank, just the rod. The rod's really the.
Yeah, I took.
Put a new rod on here, clean up this crank, clean up the cylinder. I think you could have a good working engine, you know?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I wonder if you can even buy a rod for this.
I would imagine you probably could.
I don't know.
I'm gonna call China.
I will. All right, well, that is a... Okay, that's a snowblower engine from a Toro snowblower 721E. Fully disassembled. It's in really good shape other than the connecting rod. I think the rest of it's probably good enough you could clean it up and use it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, and let us know anything else you want to see. Thank you for watching.